Why are Adam and Eve on Android?
Why?
Because she broke the terms and conditions of the Apple.
She did. That's clever and true.
Hi, welcome back to Virtually Real. This is Stuart.
I am.
And he knows his nuts from his bolts.
Peanut button. I like that. Legless.
Still a nobody.
Legless but happy.
I had Jenny.
Oh no, they still haven't taken care of the homeless problem. How can robots be able to work? Ha 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 ha.
Oh, please, Philip. Stop.
No, you have a problem, Philip.
This is a new low for me.
Philip, you and me are going to discover all new lows.
I found this suitcase.
Bed.
I'm too anxious to go into sleep mode.
No, have a robot wank. You'll feel much better.
I keep everything.
Hi, Stuart. Welcome back to Virtually Real.
Thanks for having me.
Now, today's game was Retropolis 2, Never Say Goodbye.
Yep.
What were your first impressions in the headset?
I thought it was great. When you initially described it to me and said, oh, it's kind of like the old movie and that kind of stuff, I really didn't know what to expect. And I like how there's been a few games now that have done this sort of simple, cartoony style, like almost like papery type of look or something, and it just works. It works really well. It had this really solid, all the stages looked really cool, the robots looked really cool in this beautiful sort of simple way, and the colors and everything. And yeah, I liked it. Visually, it looked great. Yeah.
There are two kinds of truth, the truth that lights the way and the truth that warms the heart. The first of these is science, and the second is art. Good for you, Raymond Chandler.
To know.
Oh.
Let her away.
Yeah, you left the window open. Rule 1, you never leave the window open.
Come back.
They will always leave.
All I got.
Metropolis 2. Never say goodbye. All right. Cool world.
What's going on? Why can't I find her?
Because you're a terrible detective, I would imagine. A year, really? Oh, I always love it when the mirrors work. I see.
The magician, the criminal mastermind of Retropolis.
All right.
I've heard that you can find the magician in one of his...
It's a puzzle game. It's a point-and-click puzzle game, basically. So it throws you into, gives you a tiny bit of story and puts you into your bedroom where you have to figure out how you move things.
Yep.
Picking up pictures, putting them on the cardboard, all work for you.
Yeah, when you that first level really sets you up really well for the whole rest of it, and you just naturally want to start moving, and you realize, okay, you can't, and then you've got these sort of go gadget arms, and I love exploring in games and foraging and all that sort of stuff. So you just start, like, you see a mouse, you see this, you see that, and you start saying, oh, you can put that there, and you can do that there, and then of course you've got the red twine and all that. Yeah, once you figure it out, it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah.
And you liked it when you turned to the left and you could see your reflection in the mirror.
That is for me in games, any game, that is up there for me. When you've got a reflection that exactly mirrors you, it looks solid and good, and like Red Dead Redemption 2. As long as it looks like that, it's perfect.
Jenny Montage, the famous movie star. There's a different kind of energy flowing through her.
Currents.
I couldn't trace where she's from. And this is how you win yourself an achievement, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay! Ha ha! Oh, I can finish now. I love getting a good trophy.
Senator Merrick,
all right.
Jenny's ex-husband.
Oh.
Bastard tried to shut her down and
Bastard.
send her away. Senator Merrick was a film producer when Jenny met him for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
She had no idea what a miserable marriage he's getting into.
Casting couches are never something for a good basis for a relationship. Let's do that, and let's, what do you reckon, like that?
Senator Merrick and the magician were in business together.
Ah.
The last deal was trading...
Okay, so from that first level, you're prompted to go to the electric sheep
bar, the electric sheep
bar, where it's a mixture of narrative and a few puzzles to actually kind of sort out. Did that work for you?
It did, and I was going to say, I've just thought of it too. There's a beauty that, obviously, there's that noir sort of sprinkled throughout the whole thing, which I just remembered, of course, but it's just really cool. It works for the whole thing, and yeah, I loved everything to do with that bar.
I love watching people when they come over do exactly the same thing that I did.
That's yes.
So smoking that
Yep.
screwgarette, I think
Yeah,
they
sure.
called it. Yeah, smoking that screwgarette and trying to blow it up at the
Because you see things and you go,
detector.
okay, that should work. And then there's a petrol canister and you go, well, okay. And then that doesn't happen. And then just like in life, I liked annoying people. So I kept bugging the lady and hoping she could react and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's just, and I think the more you obviously do it, you get it, and it becomes easier. Yeah, you think outside the box a little bit and you solve these things.
Just because he suggests it, jeez. Electric sheep.
The electric sheep bar was a dirty old-fashioned saloon.
Oh,
Thanks, bartender bot 542A.
Hey, you remembered my name.
Of course I did.
yeah, seems like a good establishment. Good robotic establishment. Let's see how drunk I can get you.
What a waste of time.
Lines. She wouldn't have what it takes to pull the trigger. My guess?
Index fingers.
There's an ex-cop to do the dirty job.
You think
After all,
I did it.
We're built for trouble.
Oh. Ah. Okay. Oh no, there's like a secret society and everything. Ah. Fuck.
So you got that little case that follows you. Does that work?
I love that when, and not to spoil too much, but when you realize when it reveals sort of what it is when he calls it and it comes to him and all that, and you go, okay. But that was a little bizarre at first. I thought, oh, that's just a little workaround. Like, how do we do
An inventory.
an inventory? It worked. It was fine. Yeah, I liked it.
So after the bar, we go to the lighthouse. Some shenanigans to get into the lighthouse. And once you're there, there's like 4 or 5 levels of puzzles that you've got to actually work between. You've got to go upstairs, downstairs, upstairs again. Did that work for you?
Yeah, it was fun. It was, some of them were a little challenging and you kind of had to really look at, but they were also inventive. They were very inventive. And as I said before, I love games like Borderlands where you have to like forage through things and collect things. So every time you see something move, and it kind of highlights anyway, you go, oh yeah, I want that, I'll take that. That'll be used for something. And you kind of sort of see where things work. And you helped me a bit sort of with the, I never would have got that. There was like a light one that was really, really abstract. I never would have got that. But yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And it was never sort of, except for that light one, it was never like too hard that I was like, I don't care. I don't want to play this anymore. So
Yeah. I found it the same. The light one pushed me to the edge because it took me about 20 minutes.
I wouldn't have even thought of it as a challenge or a puzzle, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah. Neither did I.
Yeah.
No. Then when it came, it's like, oh, that's so obvious. Oh, yeah, that's what I have to do.
I've seen one of these boxes before. But I want that, yeah.
It's a card.
That's correct. You're quite the detective, aren't you? I'll put you in there for now. There's a lamp. Yeah, rub it. I'm just taking all your shit, mystery man. Oh, I just realized this is...
Chain.
Yes, because I need that. I just realized this is like an escape room. Ah, cool. All right, well, we'll go up there for now. Hey, oh, that is terrifying. Thank you. You are most helpful. Give it.
The scene rounds out with a little bit of a 4 or 5 minute dump of what's happening in the story, basically. What's her name?
Jenny.
Jenny Montage.
Yes. That was a montage.
Yeah. And that basically takes you into episode 2. We stopped playing at the end of episode 1 because we don't want to give too many spoilers away here. You had a quick break, but then when we put the headset back on, you jumped into episode 2.
Well, still on, and you're in, once again, I won't give anything away, but you're where you are, and I thought, yeah, I'll just have a quick play, because the world's so interactive, and it was just fun to, initially I was going to stop. I was going to just click a few things, but And then you just thought, oh, I can solve this. I can do this.
Yay! it's so satisfying when you actually do it. All right, you can go in there. Wonder if you can actually get this. I bet you can't. I'll go that one again. Yeah, see? Oh, right, okay. We've got to get this sequence right. I made one of these in science. Yeah, probably that one. That one. And that one. There we go. Ooh. Oh, mannequins are always terrifying. Especially when they're robot. Well, yeah, okay.
Now, the developers did send us a code for this game, so thank you, developers. This is slated to be like 24 British pounds, so around the $40, $50 Australian mark.
Okay.
You played for about an hour to complete episode 1.
Yep.
So one would assume that the other episodes are around that length. Value for money?
For the time, I think so. But for the type of game it is, I don't know if you could go back and play it again.
Yeah.
Because once you do it, you do it. Once you understand. I mean, unless it changes, but I don't think it obviously would.
No, I'm the same. I think I really like the game. I'm not sure how much replayability in there there is, and therefore, if it's like close to the $50 in Australia, it's possibly a little bit overpriced. I feel it could come down like $10, $15 and be more acceptable. Because it's like you say, the art direction is really good, the story's really good, the puzzles work. It's a great game, but it's like, will I play this again after my initial 4 or 5 hours?
Which I didn't think about until just before. Obviously, you've got action RPG games and stuff, but yeah, you're right. That kind of wouldn't change. It's just be the same outcome.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to get pushed out the window, aren't I? Oh. It's a dame.
I know very well what kind of man you are, and I'm not going to let you take the sapphire nucleus. So don't even
I don't want it.
I've spent so many nights and days all by myself trying to shake this terrible fear that I'll find you dead in some gutter.
Fully. Have you been up here for a year?
It was nice knowing you, Mr. X.
My name is Philip. You knew that once.
My name is Philip.
What was wrong about you?
Philip.
Come on, Philip. He's not real. He's just an urban legend criminals tell to spook each other out.
What about the envelope?
Like
you
Batman.
gave me? The device you wanted me to inspect.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I knew you were going to do that,
Do
you
you remember?
jerk.
Say, why don't you come back to the station? We could drink something to grease up your rusty memory cogs.
Do I have a choice?
No, you don't.
Are you going to tase me? Yeah, you bastard.
Okay, well, we do this at the end of every virtual reel. 1 thumb for game, 1 thumb for would you buy? Where are your thumbs?
No, I would. I want to see where it goes. Yeah.
I'm there. Yeah, it's nearly 2 thumbs. Just the pricing, maybe a sticking point for me, but we won't know until it actually releases in Australia what the price is. So I'm just quivering on the edge there of the 2 thumbs.
Quivering.
Okay, memberships are now live on the channel. If you want to see Stuart's full playthrough of Retropolis 2, Never Say Goodbye, then for the price of a cup of coffee every month, you can join not only Stuart, but all of my friends that come over to play VR. Hours and hours and hours and hours of content.
Hours.
Just for you. All that's left to say is thank you, Stuart, for coming over and playing with your robots.
Yep, that's the one.
Thank you at home for watching. Stay virtually real. Bye.
Yeah.
So, what do you call a chicken that writes mystery novels?
I want to say something like a bok, but what?
Agatha Christie.
Agatha Christie. Nice. Good one.
Good joke.
Yep. What's the human version of artificial intelligence?
I don't know.
Natural stupidity.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.